There was the second episode of a new sport on last night.
Sure.
TGL.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Some people I saw are saying after watching it, does the G stand for goofball?
Yeah.
Is it the goofball league?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, those people have Canadian accents and used to paint chips. Okay, that is what some people are saying from that particular demographic, I think. Did you get a chance to watch? And what are your thoughts on TGL? I think, in theory, should be amazing.
I agree.
I don't know if it's as
The execution.
holding. I don't know if it holds people enough. And I'm only saying that strictly because my wife has to watch a lot of sports, and I say have to because she's not a fan of all sports.
Sure.
But I enjoy sports. I enjoy competition. I enjoy watching people do their thing. I enjoy watching people sing. I like watching people prepare and then execute. I like watching how humans go ahead and do that. This one, I think she was really pumped early to watch it. Tigers out there.
Yep.
Simulator. We got noise. We got sound. We got an arena. We got the entire thing. Homa even absolutely awesome. Obviously better. Should have maybe been on week 1, but that's neither here nor there. We're not scheduling the entire thing. But I think after about 5 minutes of it, she was completely out. She was just like, I don't even know what the hell's going on here. And I said, you just got to wait. And then there was a couple moments, because I can watch great people at their thing do their thing. So Tiger stepping up, so I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that. I'd watch it if it was a clip on my phone, that I scroll through.
Yep.
I don't know if I want to watch the entirety. I think they're still trying to figure it out, but I think in theory and concept, it is good. How do you feel about TG?
I agree. I've watched it both weeks so far. Last week, I didn't appreciate that it was on 10 Eastern. I was just like, what are we doing? We're trying to launch this thing. Why the hell is it on so late? Obviously, there's college basketball and all that kind of stuff on ESPN. So I did appreciate that it was on at 7 yesterday with Tiger and everything. I think it's more palatable. You're going to get more people to watch. But I agree. It's the whole allure of it is hey, we're having all these guys mic'd up. That's the big thing is hey, you're going to hear these golfers and you're going to get to see these guys like you never. But we've seen this in different forms with the match and all this other stuff. These guys don't talk. They just don't. They're just not used to talking a bunch of shit to each other. That's just not who they are. That's not who golfers are. So they are mic'd up, but we're not getting that kind of content. There are a couple.
I think they're nice boys.
I agree.
I think the golfers are a nice
enjoyed it.
boy.
Sweet
That
fella.
is 9-year NFL vet Darius J. Butler.
Golf Mart.
Massive golf fan. Actual Butler Birdies is an account you can follow along with and his family as they are going to dominate golf inevitably. I think I watch it just because it's golf.
Yeah.
And I think I'm watching last night because Tiger Woods is golfing even more so.
Had to.
But the show, what they do on
the show stinks.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, yeah. I think
the entertainment portion
just like
of it, I think,
Live,
stinks.
just like Live.
I agree.
The presentation was just, in theory, this is all a good idea. Presentation, it's come on.
Because you're right. Some of the clips, there was a part last night where Justin Rose had a 10-foot putt to win a hole, and they took a timeout to ice him.
Awesome.
And he came back and sank the putt and looked right at him and pointed, and it was stuff like that was sweet, and the crowd was booing him and making noise and stuff like that. That stuff is awesome, but there is it should be an hour or 30 minutes. It's too long. There's too much, and I think that's the whole thing too. Is hey, it's quick. There's the shot clock and everything, but it feels so drawn out. And then again, we haven't had a close competitive one yet.
Yeah.
That was founder of Reddit right there.
Yeah.
Serena's husband, who owns a part of LA Golf Club's team in there, TGL. I think they have it somewhere in there. I think they have it. I think it's a beautiful concept. I think it's a great idea. I think they got the right people in there.
You still like the tech and the sim as far as the sim and how it looks? The drive, especially with the drives.
I think it's all in there. I don't know if we need to be zooming in on a golf simulator ball flying, with an empty, fake tech crowd behind the green when you have an entire arena. I don't, because you go to golf. This golf sim never works. That's maybe the most impressive thing.
Without a doubt.
Is that they've been able to operate with the sim working the entire time. But this is a sick shot, I think. I think this is awesome. I think this is the selling point right here.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods with tech. Whenever they go full screen on this, I think it's tough for me to really pay attention. I like the beach. Whenever they have a crowd fake thing in the back, I'm all right, I'm in a video game now. Tiger Woods is I think they got it.
Yeah.
I think they have a chance to make this thing awesome, and I'm hoping they're doing it. I hope they do
Yeah,
because
me too. I think the show around it can definitely be better than it's so early on. But as you know, golfers and me just getting into golf the last couple years, the more you see of the golfer's personality, like talking shit, whatever this on the green, talking shit, a shot, throwing the hammer gimmick, which I don't know where they got that from. The hammer gimmick,
love the hammer,
the timeouts, like you mentioned, ISIS. So I like the different elements. Like you said, it's in there somewhere. It's only the second episode, and like a close game would be great. They lose 12 to 1.
And then I thought they got 3 points at one point because they said it because they were trying to lay it. And then I look at score, it didn't change. So then I thought they had a delayed score. I'm like, can't have that. Can't have a Mickey Mouse score operation happening. And then I never saw the point change. And I'm like, okay, so they didn't get points. I thought they just got 3 points. It's cool. It's in there.
So I saw that. So that was the
hammer. 12-year
hammer.
NFL vet, also golf aficionado,
Yep.
built like a Buddha, swings like John Daly. Ladies and gentlemen, AQ Shipley.
Well, that was the hammer, and then they threw the hammer back, so it goes from 2 points
Double
to 3.
hammer.
Double hammer goes from
Oh.
2 points to 3 points, but then they tied the hole. Because they tied the whole no points exchange.
There's so much.
It
It
stinks.
the hammer
It
if that
absolutely
happens.
stinks.
There's the guy that said the thing that I said.
It does. I mean, we don't got to beat around the bush here. We all know it stinks right now. Can it get better? Yes, it probably will. But right now, it's not very good.
But we will watch it.
We will watch it. I watched it last night.
As a golf guy, I don't mind watching it. I enjoy watching it, but the golfers are too boring to carry the conversation. And then you leave Matt Berry on an island by himself the whole time. Matt Berry needs a partner in this thing to kind of carry
Marty's
the conversation.
there.
Yeah,
yes,
Marty's
and
there.
it should be Marty. I don't know why we don't have more Marty. But yeah, Matt Berry needs some help.
I think we need more Marty.
Golfers are too boring.
They need an instigator. They need someone.
They
who,
need a regular human on all these
That's
teams.
what I mean.
Yes.
Someone
Shooter
who,
McGavin.
someone who will actually get under these guys' skin a little bit.
Maybe Shooter McGavin, but they need a regular human on every team. And that person has to at least has to be a part of it. Now, can you earn your way into it? Potentially. And you can get a ringer maybe. You can get a ringer maybe. Maybe that'll happen. But I think there should be, I think you should have to have a handicap. I think it should have to be 10. I think handicap should have to be 10. And I think that should be a part of this entire thing. Now we're playing the game.
Yeah. They need someone with a mic on the green, and when someone has a huge putt for birdie or whatever it is for the win, that person should be interviewing the players and even the person doing the putt. Like, they need a little more interactivity.
Kelly
in there.
James music.
They need Kelly James music.
Get him out there.
He already knows every one of these golfers.
Exactly.
Are you also thinking like a psych out like basketball?
No, so what I'm thinking, maybe, and they could put that on the backboard too. Imagine lining up, looking at that thing, and then all of a sudden, she pops up in your face. Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Like
you
an
know?
RPG coming at you or something.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa! Yeah, could be any of those things. Whoa, that would be awesome. And people are gonna think we're making a mockery of it now, and we're not.
Spitballing.
The thought of a regular human being on one of each team,
Smart. Be amazing.
just thought of it
Just
in
from
real
the
time
yucking
here,
up.
because you said instigator. We would assume that person would be a standard golfer whenever you go out and golf.
Oh, yeah.
Or that person's scared to death of it.
Exactly. One of the two.
But
And
if it's-
then we all get to see it. It's just like the field goal kicking thing on Saturdays. These people all want to do it. They're signing up. They're getting a ticket. They get called for it. And then we're watching these people in real time have to battle. And every once in a while, there's the Henry Silver down in Georgia who steps up to the plate and buries a kick. And then there's more often than not somebody, you see their entire body shrivel up. It's like, oh, fuck. I can't do this. Imagine that on TGL. Tiger Woods standing like this on the other side of the tee box. Whatever it matters to. Think about what Tiger would do to a regular human if it was 10-10. What's a regular score for this fucking thing?
12-0.
No, yeah, but what could be? What could be the score? Like 10-10, 5-5, whatever it is?
I want to
Yeah.
say 7's the magic number.
7-7.
7-7. So let's say it's 7-7, 18th. And this regular ass motherfucker's golfing, and Tiger is just sitting right over his shoulder. That's a moment now, all of a sudden. And then what if you hit one pure there? Just like D-Butt did at the LA Chargers facility.
Yep, exactly.
Which was a lot of pressure, a lot of eyes.
was.
You're representing all of us. Hit the ball very, very well.
On the Braves program.
Joining us now, only rule. It encompasses a lot of things. Don't embarrass the program. Joining us now is a man who's never done that.
Ever.
Never would.
Nope.
Couldn't, actually. Had a great haircut yesterday. Yeah. I don't know if it still looks as sharp, but we're excited to see. College football national champion, Super Bowl champion, Ryder Cup winner from the Ohio State University. Ladies and gentlemen, AJ Hawk.
Yeah.
AJ, you heard the brainstorm there about TGL. You heard what are your thoughts on all of what we said? And then do you have any additives to maybe make this thing as awesome as we think it can be? Because much like Bruce Brown and I were talking about earlier, it was on. So I watched it. And if we're going to watch it, let's make it great. And I think they can. I think it's a brilliant concept, AJ.
Yeah, I think there's something there. I don't have all the solutions. I don't ever claim to be that guy, but I think there is something there. You're right. They're on to something. I feel like maybe even, I mean, you don't want to make a mockery of the whole situation. I joked about the whole spin around on a bat thing and then make them hit while they're all dizzy. Maybe like random stuff like that every once in a while, but that might be too Mickey Mouse or people will hate. But what about just getting different groups of people to play each other? It doesn't have to be golfers. What if you had, like football players, 4 buddies on one team play 4 buddies on another team, like rivals?
NBA,
maybe
NFL.
What if you had NFL coaches that maybe hate each other secretly or rumored behind the scenes they play each other? Because we'd see some of those guys, like all of us can do. Oh, here we go. I just sliced one and just donged some poor old lady in the head in the front row. Like they're gonna have to protect themselves as well. Maybe put some nets up.
And we saw Kisner blade one that could have won it in the crowd. I don't know if they were ready for that. It hits the.
Tiger loved it.
That's a huge deal that hit that because there's humans back here.
Oh, yeah.
And that's, I don't think they got a net up like it's baseball because they never expect that to happen. So it hitting off the flag is a huge
smoke.
I think that was very.
See, that's what everybody should have to do, though, because Kisner had like 14 beers right before he went out there. So, like, if they have one guy on each team have to do that, then all of a sudden we got a game.
That is potential marketing op that I don't know how the Hulkster hasn't seen yet.
No kidding.
Real American beer hole.
His backyard, too.
Got to chug 20 of them, brother.
Yeah.
Can't hit yet. Got to keep going. You got to chug as much as the Hulkster chugs real American beer. Then you can go. So I think they're going to figure it out. Didn't even think about the non-professional golfers in the TGO arena over there.
But Marty should be there. Sorry, before you go on. Marty should be there as an instigator or just a guy just lobbing questions at them as they're transitioning from shot to shot, whatever they're doing. Like I think they need something like that.
Yeah, what are you thinking about here, Tig? Hey, what do you got going through your mind right now? Well, I'm trying to think if it's a right to. He powered one through early, a putt.
Yeah.
That I don't know what he thought he saw. Did he make that place? Did he create? He created that green.
He did.
I don't know what that was a terrible read. I don't know.
Why didn't it go left?
Yeah, and then it went like 6 feet past. I was like, tied the hole, I guess. Yep, that's good. Yep, good. I guess because if I'm golfing there, obviously every human on earth is going to make that. You're going to have to make that 6-foot putt.
Oh, yeah.
That Tiger Woods just powered through the entirety of it all. I think they're going to figure it out.